Welcome to Hamdard Medico. Today in this very lecture I am going to explain the internal structures of the male reproductive system. So let me start from the testes. So males have two testes. These are present inside the scrotum. And the testis is surrounded by a protective covering. This is made of dense connective tissue. This layer is called the tunica albogenia. And the tunica albogenia is inserting inward and they are forming these septas. These septas have divided the testes into many lobules. Inside the lobules we have the seminiferous tubules, and the seminiferous tubules are basically the tubules where the sperm is basically produced. Inside each lobule we have 2 to 3 seminiferous tubules. The seminiferous tubules converge together and they are forming retetestis. Now this very structure is the epididimus. The retetestis is extending upward and they are forming another set of tubules, and these tubules are called the vas efrentia. Now the vas efrentia is descending downward in the epididymus, and now these ducts are called the ducts of epididymis. The epididymus can be divided into the head, body and the tail. From the tail of the epididymis, the ducts are extending upward and they are forming a duct that is called the ductus deference. The ductus deference is then surrounding over the urinary bladder and the pubic symphysis, and they are eventually joining the urethra. Now let's talk about the accessory sex glands. So the very first gland is the seminal vesicle. It is producing about 60% of the semen. Now the next gland is now this very gland is called the prostate gland, and the prostate gland is producing about 30% of the semen. Now the last gland is the bulbourethral gland. It is also called the Cowper's gland, and the bulbourethral gland or the Cowper's gland is producing mucus, and it is lubricating the pathway for the semen. Now this very portion of the duct is called the ejaculate reduct, and ejaculate reduct is then inserting into the urethra. So this was all regarding the internal structures of the male reproductive system. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.